Aries. Sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, leaving. Cross watcher. This timeless reading is divinely designed for whenever you find it. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens on accident. There is a purpose for everything. And we are going to look into what's going on in your life right now, what Lesser God wants to talk to you about. Thank you for looking in the description box for those who want to get notifications for the download daily and donate to the channel, as well as giving this video a thumbs up. We appreciate all your subscriptions and all the comments just confirming how these messages are serving you. So let's just go, what's going on for Aries? What's the main energy that you want to talk about in Aries' life at the time of their finding this reading? And here we go. Ooh, the Seven of Swords, and it's upright. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the Aries. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see what's going on. You're coming out with the Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands in reverse. The Empress in reverse. On the opposite side of the table, the Eight of Cups. And on your side of the table, the Nine of Cups. Aries, I feel like somebody has picked up in the family. Somebody's picked up on some secret. Something has come to the light and you're making a power move, or they're making a power move. Somebody is sneaking away. Somebody is doing a protective move. Somebody's trying to protect themselves. Somebody is trying to protect themselves, and somebody thinks they're getting away with something. I feel like overall, you're not trying to force a situation, and neither is somebody else. I feel like there's a person here who has taken of your generosity, taken advantage of your generosity, and they're trying to pay back. I feel like in the past you might have walked away from somebody. They didn't expect it. They didn't expect you. You pulled the strategic move. You say, oh, you don't appreciate my presence. How will you appreciate my absence? Maybe you'll appreciate my absence greater than you appreciate my presence. And so you snuck off on somebody. You decided to go your own way. And that could have just been momentarily, like taking off for the night and go take care of yourself, where you've been very generous and lavishing energy on somebody else. I feel like you decided to pull your energy back to yourself, just to self-nurture, self-heal, take care of yourself for a minute, because you've been given extensively to other people, or at least one other person. I feel like Spirit got it through to you and inspired you that it's time for you to take care of you first. Okay. Let's see what else we had going on here. Further recent in the past, we have the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse. On the other side of the table, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. On your side of the table, we have the Magician in reverse. What the heck? The only thing upright in this phase of it is the heartbreak. So I feel like there was some heartbreak on both sides. I feel like there is even an Aries here who was feeling a lack of love for somebody that they were with, and they actually stepped out on their partnership and went to go get what they want somewhere else. I feel like the partner that you were dealing with was making you feel very, very alone. This person was either, this person made you feel very alone emotionally, but they didn't make you feel very alone financially, is what I'm getting. So somebody was very quick to take advantage of the perks and the benefits of being around you, being with you, being your friend, your lover, your family member. And you got busy doing something else. You got busy doing something else that served you well. And things fell into place for you. And they were feeling the lack of your financial backing. And that's what I feel. If it wasn't financial backing, it was definitely your time and your energy, your attention, your nurturing, your kindness. because you held it back. You held it back to yourself. You decided to let the chips fall where they may and let everybody kind of deal with the repercussions of their own actions. And if they were lonely without you, that wasn't your problem, because you said to yourself, I don't need nobody. I got everything I need. I'm self-contained. I have everything that I need within me and my spiritual connection. I'm good. Let's see what's going on in the now. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Temperance card. On their side, they're with the World in reverse. On your side, you have the Ace of Swords. Wow. You ain't got no problem speaking your truth, honoring your truth. I feel like you're, somebody is asking you, they feel like this isn't over. They feel like it's not over. They're trying to find a way to get back in with you, get into your good graces and such. And I feel like you're like, you don't have power over me anymore. I'm actually good on my own. I'm good on my own. I don't need, single life. Somebody's choosing a single life. Whoever you are choosing the single life from, Aries, they're really missing your, it's like you bring a magnetism, you bring a charisma to life, you bring an excitement with you. They're missing the passion that you bring to life. And it's funny because they were very dispassionate before. They were more interested in the material gains that was there with you. But now that you've withdrawn your energy, now that you cut them out, they're feeling the loss, they're missing you, missing you and feeling the loss. Just writing down the notes. Somebody actually took a real fall because of the lack of your presence in their life. They fell. There's some lessons that they didn't learn. And some of those lessons was about depending on somebody else to take care of them, was about failing to bring passion to the table, to emotionally invest in a situation, not listen to the emotion, to the spiritual guidance that they were given. You listened. You definitely listened. So let's see in the near future as this unfolds what's happening here. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, King of Wands upright, 10 of Cups. Wow. On their side, the Devil. On your side, the 9 of Wands. You are adamantly choosing something else. You say, this is not coming back. Somebody's really wanting to resurrect the situation, but you can see the bad habits haven't changed on that side. They have a very codependent nature. They're after, maybe they're only after sex. Maybe this person is missing your good loving. If that's the truth, then I feel like you over here, you ain't really hearing it. You're looking for a loving, long-term committed connection. Somebody was dealing with the sneak, a real sneak around, run around type. Mustang Sally, I think you better slow your Mustang down. Somebody's dealing with some addictions. Somebody's dealing with some strong addictions. A sexual addiction is on the table for somebody. That person has a sexual addiction. They're feeling the loss of your energy. They want this wheel to turn back around. They want this situation to come back around. But you're feeling like, I'm no longer in that place. This is not whatever happy connection, whatever. So it's like, yeah, you enjoy the sexual connection with this person too. It's not worth it to you. You're standing off from that. So somebody is like tempted for what they bring to the table. You may be feeling tempted to go back for sex, but I feel like even if that's the case, I see you being closed off to it. You're like, something else better will happen. You believe that things are going to fall in place for you, and they will. Somebody, somebody is feeling blocked out because they feel like it was hard to get away from this situation, but they had to get away from this situation. You had to get away from this situation because it's like you shouldn't have to force or beg. Love should come easy. Love should come easy. There ain't no room to not gonna beg for, not begging for love. Not begging for love. You're not begging for it. You've been through enough. You've seen enough. You've asked enough. They don't know what to do. Okay, fine. Well, I know what to do. I'll let go of you. Let's see what else. Moving forward, the Queen of Swords is in reverse. The King of Pentacles. Ooh. And the Two of Swords in reverse. On their side, the Hierophant. On your side, the Emperor in reverse. Ooh, you say, you ain't got no control over me. You think you could control me with sex? So, interestingly enough, somebody is reneging on their decision to back away from this person. Sexual temptation might overcome you, but this time you're going to establish a clear boundary that this person is not going to be able to take advantage of you financially. That's your big thing. Is you felt like you were manipulated. You felt like you gave your power up to this person. So somebody is going to allow this, and this is going to be your buddy. They might be your buddy, and they might be your cuddy buddy, but they sure ain't going to be your banking buddy. They're not going to be in your pocket buddy. They're not going to be your shopping buddy. They're not going to be your dining buddy. For those of you who choose to allow this person back in, you're not giving them any control over you. You will use them for what they are good for to you, which appears to be some sexual pleasuring. But that's it. And it's funny because as you've decided to break their control over you, now this person want to commit to you. Of course they do. They didn't appreciate your presence, but they felt your absence. They felt your absence, that's for sure. And you're not interested in giving this person any more control. As far as your finances go, you ain't feeding it no more. Now, somebody else is deciding, you know what, you're not even committing to communicating with this person. You're going to let them go deal with their own devil, learn their life lessons. You see how it is when you try to manipulate people? Okay, go deal with your stuff. On your side, it's interesting because you chose to block this energy out. Now you have a real potential offer coming in. You're going to be meeting somebody who's financially secure, somebody who's good looking, somebody who's stable, long-term, committed, honest, trustworthy, reliable, somebody who's done some things in this life and going to do some more. You're meeting a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a very eligible person for a long-term commitment. Somebody who it could really work with, somebody with the skills, the resources, the desire, the goals, the wisdom to go the long haul with you. And yet and still with this person, you're still applying the life lessons that you learned from this other situation, which is you ain't gonna be nobody fool. You will sneak away in a heartbeat if it's what you need. Whatever is best strategy for you, that's what you're gonna do. The bottom of the deck was the Ten of Pentacles. So some of y'all lived with this person. Some of y'all have family with this person. You may have had children with this person. Okay, some of you were in a long-term committed relationship with this person. Somebody was with this person we're talking about for 10 years. It took you 10 years to realize how much you had overgiven of your energy to this situation. We're going to go ahead and clarify these messages. Let's start with the universe has your back oracle cards to clarify what Lesser Scott has for you here today. For Aries, Lesser Scott, what do you want to say? What will you reveal for our viewers of this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, what are the messages for the viewers of our video today? Let's just start. Thank you. All right, here we go. My vibes speak louder than my words. Ooh. I feel like you went ice cold on this person in this connection. You used to be so warm, but once you started realizing that this person thought that they was getting away with some manipulation, oh, you went colder than ice, like right quick in a hurry. Flash, now you see the other side. I'm here, now I'm ghost. Why are you ghost? You had to go ghost for your own happiness. You see all that yellow in that card? Whatever you did, they wasn't expecting it, and it was for your happiness. They didn't expect for you to break control. They didn't expect for you to see through their manipulation because it took you so long. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. You see, I was a whole different person when I attracted this person right here. I'm a whole different person now. I done learned so much through this situation. It's time for me to go open myself up and see what I attract at this point. So literally, that's what you did. You went out. And it's interesting because as you went out, you fell in with some people, or at least one person. Some of you, you started connecting with tribe, making some great friendships and stuff. Somebody else, you connected with one specific person, and to you, it's a no-brainer. This person was sent to you spiritually, by spirit, by God's grace, as a reward. As a reward. And really, there's even the energy here of, I'm not focusing on other people no more for somebody else. I'm really going to focus on myself. I'm going to be the answer to my everything. And in that energy, that's why you end up attracting as well a powerful connection that feels like it was heaven sent. What else do we have for your viewers? I surrender to a power greater than me. When you meet this person, you weren't ready for it. You weren't thinking about it. You still thinking, I'm still healing from this situation I've been through. But you recognize the divine is all over this. The signs, the synchronicities, the way it fell together. You wasn't looking. And you know what they say, as soon as you ain't looking, it come creeping. Right? I feel like even in the old connection, somebody had to ask for the spirit to show me the truth. What do I need to see? And the devil in the other person was shown to you. The low vibration. It became very clear to you what you needed to break free from. Let's see what else. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So you sat with yourself and realized where you were responsible for the experience you had with this person. They weren't all to blame. They wouldn't have been able to manipulate you if you wouldn't have let yourself down to thinking that you were less than what you were, because that was part of the manipulation I'm hearing. Yep, that was part of the manipulation. Thinking that you needed them and that you needed somebody to make you feel better. So that whole idea of being the one that you need is very strong for those viewers watching this reading. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Yeah, somebody here, this is about you seeing you with love. You thought some really unkind things about yourself in the past, and your eyes have been opened, and you realize the beauty of you and what a great catch you are. I feel like when you attracted this situation, you was not in a good headspace with yourself. You didn't realize your value. You didn't realize your worth. You had been emotionally manipulated and abused and talked down to so much that you actually began to buy all the BS that these ones who did that were feeding you. And you made it yours. And you began to really own that. And so that's how somebody like this got into your life and did the number that they did. But the blessing in it was by what happened there. It showed you your worth. It showed you the truth about you, how precious you are, and how you deserve somebody in your life that appreciates your value and your worth and knows how to respect you for more than sexual fulfillment, for more than using you for financial gains. you know, or using you. I'm getting the song, I'm your puppet. Yeah. Pull a little string and I'll dance for you. I'm your puppet. Yeah, you will do whatever this person asked you to do. And then when you needed them to do something for you, they left you high and dry, is what I'm hearing. You were very much left high and dry. Somebody's coming in that's going to blow your mind. For those of you who have walked away from the situation, there's a new opportunity coming in that will be mind-blowing, because it's going to be stable, solid, reliable, and mature honesty. My vibes speak louder than my words. Yeah, see, you sat in this energy, and this person knew that you weren't happy, but because you weren't honest with yourself, you couldn't even speak your truth to this person. The moment you did, it was too much. The moment you did, it was too much. And this person got very defensive. I hear this person got very defensive, and that's why you ended up walking away. You ended up walking away from the situation. Now, as you're honoring your honesty now, the type of commitment that you are expecting shows up. You're honoring your value, you're honoring your worth, therefore it must honor you. Now, trapped comes out next. I don't feel really bad about this trap at all. I actually feel really good about it, because it's coming out with my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest, and next to honesty. So you're sticking to your honesty. You're sticking to what is your truth. You're not allowing yourself to wander from your truth. And if that means being on your own for a while, you're okay with that. You're okay with that. You don't need to demean yourself, belittle yourself, or try to fit into somebody else's box. Instead, you're honoring your truth. You see yourself clearly like you never have before. And you're honoring healthier boundaries for yourself, not just with whoever was involved here, but I feel like with friendships and family ships as well. Yeah, I feel like you're not willing to come out of your truth in order to please another person. And once you spoke your truth in this old situation, it was like you realized how far you had wandered from your authentic self, from your worth, from your deservability. Let's see what else you have. Reminder, I surrender to a power greater than me. Oh, you got a reminder, all right. You got a reminder that you're the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Nobody deserves to be treated that way. So this person maybe contacts somebody who was contacted by this person, and they said, I don't know what to do without you. I feel stuck without you. Ain't nobody else I want, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, roadblock, ain't no more here for you. Literally, that's what I see here. Somebody's like, nope, there's no more here for you. It's complete, it's done. And this happened because somebody started to begin to realize with their real eyes you. They began to see you. They saw past the money. They saw past all that. And they started to say, man, that was a good person, and I really did them wrong. So now there's somebody trying to come and bring an apology. But you may allow them to apologize, but you will not forget. And look at this card, understanding. Look at the breakthrough energy in it. Look at the feeling of freedom. This is beautiful. And this sits on my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Wherever you were feeling trapped and confined because you had shoved yourself into the box of what somebody else had put in the front of your face or in front of your mind, you've broken free from that. You're not allowing yourself to be trapped in that experience any longer. You're breaking the control devices that were put over you. Somebody didn't leave a situation because they were afraid of their father's disapproval. Wow. The bottom of the deck is movement. Yeah. You got to move, and you got to step in. You got to put in some things in motion. You got to make in some choices, busting some moves that people were not expecting from you. You did some things to shift your energy. And for a lot of you, this was a literal physical move that you made. You moved out of somebody's house. You moved out of somebody's energy space. You stopped dealing with a certain person. Yeah, because this devil energy is standing out very strongly to me. And it was difficult for you because there was very much a feeling of stuckness when you were involved with this individual. And they got pissed that you left. They got pissed that you left. They wanted to keep you stuck. And you're like, I'm not being stuck no more. I am free from the control of other people. I'm going to shine my light. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. I don't need anybody else to make me happy. I don't need nobody else to make me feel stuck or controlled either. You're done with it. Let's see what messages come in to add to our channeling session here for you from the Magical Unicorns. What do you have for our viewers, Lister Scott? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you have for our viewers? Thank you. Happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. For you, happy seems so far away, but you had to get real with yourself. You just were not happy in this situation. Interestingly enough, I am hearing now somebody, I don't know if I mentioned, oh yeah, I did mention somebody reconciling. I did. And I say, and you're reconciling to have your needs met at this point. Interestingly enough, if it's not making you happy, you're not doing it. And all that extra stuff you was doing in this connection before for whoever reconciled, that didn't make you happy. You're not choosing that no more. And you have had to or will have to remind this person that y'all ain't on that page no more. If they don't like it, they don't need to be there, or you don't need to be there. You really don't care, because this is about your happiness, and that don't make you happy. What is that? Out here paying somebody bills, being their beck and call, having that open door, they can come and go as they want, whenever they want, and except for when you need them. Decide. It's time to clearly decide and make a decision about what you want. You saw how far away happiness was from you. You knew you had to make a decision, and you did. You decided that you were going to free yourself from anywhere where you were restricting yourself to a cage that felt, again, restrictive, the word restrictive coming through. You realized that you were blocking, creating blockages for yourself, and you decided to open up energy. And that was all you could think about. That was all you could think about. And so, again, for some of you, that's in never dealing with this person again. For some of you, it was changing the dynamics of the relationship. What else do we have? Talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. I feel like this is somebody you could trust. For some of you, this is the new person. When you're ready, you will talk about this situation with this new person. And the reason you're going to talk about it is because the interaction with this new person is so different than what you had in the past. The way they treat you is so much more what you call for, what you deserve, what you're worthy of. And it takes you all by surprise, right? If you're reconciling with this person for your own pleasure, for your own purpose, you're telling this person exactly what is in your boundaries and what is out of your boundaries, so that it is crystal clear. Look, this is what it is. Mess this up, we're done all the way, because the truth is I could find another one to play with any day. Ooh, ouch. You want some ice with that burn? What else we got? Practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice until you get it right. Understanding your outer experiences are a reflection of your internal condition, and the understanding there and the practice. So some of you who are reconciling, you're going back into the situation because you realize that there's a lot of room for you to learn and grow. And you learned things about yourself from this connection that you didn't learn anywhere else. So you're going back in for some more lessons, some more blessings, and to practice what you've learned already, to see, I wonder if I go back around this person and I assert my boundaries, will I be able to maintain them, or will I just crumble for them again? There's value in that. There's power in that. Now, somebody else, you're saying, I'm not giving up on love. I'm just not going to do it with that person anymore. Okay. Interesting. And so you're willing to get up on that horse and try again somewhere else. The bottom of this deck for you is grandparent. You have a special bond with the grandparent that can never be broken. So that's letting you know that your grandparent in spirit is blessing you, protecting you, and guiding you. But it's also letting you know overall your ancestors are with you and they support you and they support your decisions that you're making. And you can invoke their wisdom, invoke their assistance, all that stuff, should you choose to. Let's go ahead and close your reading out with a card from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. Let's see, what is the message? What else do you have to reveal in finality for our viewers of this video? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what we have. Okay, closing message for you. All right, there it is. And where does the power come from? It comes from within, and there's a dragon there. So you found your attachment to the light. You found your connection to the light. Now you are fearless, powerful, fire breathing. So if somebody try to cross you, you will breathe fire on them so hard. You will tell them your truth. You will not back down. You found power in this situation. So overall, it's a victory. Don't look at it as a waste of time. It was a victory. Let's see what was at the bottom of the deck. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. Look at that. That was what you learned from this connection. You ended up with less to give because of the fact that you were so busy over giving to somebody that was not reciprocal. When you found your cojones, I don't even use that word. Somebody does. If so, this is definitely your reading. And you decided, you know, I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to stop investing somewhere else. So this is all about self-love, honoring your own value, your needs, your worth, and setting clear, fair boundaries for yourself that ensure that you are respected. And like I said, if they didn't appreciate your presence, they sure felt your absence. And whatever you chose to do from there is fine. You can't really go wrong. Some of you are choosing to go back into a chaos classroom and learn some more from this person because that power you found, you know that power well and it's serving you well and you love the way it feels. So you say, well, that's all it took to get this. And for somebody, it's not 10 years for everybody who's doing this. And you won't choose it as long as you did before. This second time around is what I'm hearing. But some of you say, you know, I'm going to go back into this situation and see what I can do with it, with what I know now, since it keeps coming back around. Somebody else is saying, yeah, there ain't no more here. That's completely blocked off. But I don't give up on what I desire for myself. And although it's not here, now I'm in a better state of spiritual health. And you're ready to see what else you're attracting. And it's showing up for you pretty dang quick, I hear. Okay. So Aries, here you are. At the end of your reading, the Emperor is in reverse. So this is a confirmation for some of you that you are doing shadow work and that there is spiritual growth. Okay. So these are the messages that I have for you at this time. Sending you the energies of love and peace and happiness. Laters.